Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to put a radiator fan, KTM radiator fan on 2021 KTM XCW, KTM 300 XCW. So let me flip the camera around. I'll show you a little bit about the first couple steps. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So what I've done here is I've taken off the side shrouds, the tank, and the seat. And in order to do this, it makes it a lot easier if you drain the radiator fluid. So on the 2021s, you just take this bolt out right here. So what I did, I just tipped the bike toward me, grabbed a little funnel, stuck it underneath here, and then it drained it into a container. So that's done. I did take these 8mm bolts out here, along with the side shrouds and the radiator shroud. You just take that off so that you can access this. Now, after that, you'll just take a little flathead screwdriver or something, pop that out, which I'll do, and then you pop these little plastic covers off of here. So as you can see here, I just grabbed a little 1/4-inch nut driver and just loosen this up just a little bit, so that way I can just pop this radiator out of here. I'll probably need 2 hands. Nope, comes pretty easy. Just pop that out. Make sure that these little clips come off with it. And now I can actually pivot this to access the bolts on the side right here, so that I can screw my radiator fan right into those. So next, you're just gonna throw the radiator on here. You're gonna kind of position it where the screws are, and then mount with the screws that come with the kit. I'm just using the KTM tool set that you got. But yeah, so far that's pretty easy. Another thing, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but these are little protectors that I bought online. Just kind of protects it if you get hit and the radiators punch a hole from those right into the tube. So you can see it's 53 degrees in my garage, so a little chilly. So once you basically have those screws on the side here and these 2 screws installed there, then you can put the radiator back in, tighten your 1/4-inch nut there, make sure that these are over the tops, and you can install the radiator back on the bike. So now it's just a matter of installing this, putting the wiring, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so next I put the thermal sensor in there. I just picked a little spot in there to slide it in once I coated it with the thermal paste. As you can see there, if it'll focus. I did have to kind of tap it in with a hammer just lightly once it went in there, but I picked a little bit higher up in the radiator also so that it wouldn't get as hot. I think if I put it here in the middle, it'd probably get a little warmer, and then the fan would actually run longer or more often. So I picked a little bit higher up. Now that that's in there, basically I took the connector and I connected it up. I actually electrical taped the open ends on both sides. You can use like Honda paste or some like silicone type stuff that'll harden up, which I'll probably do down here. As you can see, they're kind of exposed there, so I don't want any water getting in those connections. But anyway, for this one up in here, I just electrical taped it, and then I ran it underneath the little bungee here, zip tied it here, kept running it underneath, zip tied it there, ran it up and underneath all of this. So I picked up all these wires and put it around, and then the fuse, I'm going to kind of just tuck it in right here so you can see it. That way it's kind of just out of the way. And then the red I ran up and underneath, and the black I ran over here. I also have a capacitor underneath the seat over here. That's been kind of nice. So I ran that capacitor up under through here and hooked to the negative and positive, so that way I can bump start it. This is a 21 KTM 300 XCW TPI. All right, so last thing on here is when you get to the fan and it's all installed and everything's wired up, you can hold down this little button and it will actually go into Fahrenheit or Celsius mode. And then once you basically select which one you want, I'm just going to leave it on Fahrenheit. Once it elects Fahrenheit, then it will go into a temperature, and I have it actually set at 186. You just push the button and keep pushing it until you want to get it to the temperature that you want the fan to kick on. I'll try that for a little while. If I need to adjust that, it's super easy. But that's pretty much it. Just throw everything back on it and get the bike ready to roll. So
Moab, here we
Here's
go.
just a quick rundown of some of the accessories I put on this bike as well. Got the fork shoes from Acerbis, through the Acerbis front tugger strap on here. The dirt bike channel, Kyle Brotherson's he's a pretty good dude. You can go to his channel and order all sorts of stuff. Got the Circa Pro Bins, the E-Line carbon fiber pipe, the flange guard up underneath here as well. Put the TMD skid plate. I really like that skid plate. It's pretty nice to have on there. Put the swing arm covers. Got the KTM rear disc guard. FMF 2.1 turbine power core silencer. The Tugger.com. Got the Tugger strap here, which is pretty cool. It's kind of elastic a little bit. Same thing over here. Got the bulletproof part that I put on there. Just kind of, got it ready to roll. And of course, I got the Acerbis front disc guard here.
So that's it for the video. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment. Let me know if you guys have any other questions on how to install, if this is the kind of bike you're riding this year. Fairly straightforward, like I said, and there's instructions obviously that come with them. But if you go to Kyle Brotherson at the Dirt Bike channel, he's actually got some links that you guys can actually order through Rocky Mountain ATV and some other companies, and it actually helps his family out. So he's a stud, great guy. He'll always be willing to help you out and answer your questions. But reach out to him in his email on the Dirt Bike channel, and happy riding.